Why, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night, wherever you're watching, and welcome back to Speed Force Racing. I am Shadowlancer29, and oh no, sorry, we are here in Australia. Sorry about that. Oh my god, I'm having a stinker tonight. We're here in Australia for tonight's edition of the worldwide celebration that is GP3. I'm your host, Shadowlancer29, and joining me, hopefully soon, will be Martin for this stream. Now, quite a few reserves coming into the divisions, so nearly a full grid as well. We're just missing, yeah, we're missing one Haas. Right, I think we will take a look at the standings real brief, but I think the first driver that's going to be out on a track. Oh, there he is. Here's Martin. Hello.
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Not too bad, bud. That is so weird. What happened?
I don't know. Like,
You're in my messages section, but I didn't go into that. What I did was I went to party section, and it said there's no parties you can currently join. That's so weird.
I know it was bizarre. Right. Before we get into this qualifying session, shall we get into the standings?
Yes, well, obviously the championship is over.
Yeah. Yep. Carberry is now the GP3 champion. He's won it. He's over 100 points ahead of the Slayer now in P2.
Number, yes.
Yep. Smoke remains third at 148 with Zander staying in fourth at 144. Joe Sarge down into fifth on 135 with Janeji in P6 on 119.5. Dr. Special Energy is now in 7th on 103 with Surge in 8th on 101. 9th you guys Safar Oliver, who's withdrawn from the rest of the season on 82 points. Janeji, Iridge rounding out the top 10 on 78, and down the field you have Utkarsh on 76, Mikkel on 65, Ossie on 64, Johnny on 55, Scar Adams on 40, Dai on 26, James Killer on 13, Gogs on 11, and Mauser and Giotto both on 4.
Yes, and of course Bossy Gaming now moved up to GP2 as a reserve.
Wow.
So no longer in GP3. But for the rest of the season, the battle is obviously on the constructors. That's where the battle lies for the remaining 3 races, I think, including tonight, left in the season. Top of the constructors, we've got Williams, who are 50 points in the lead at the moment on 358. Then second and third is tied on 309 with the Aston Martin and Alfa Romeo. So constructors is not over yet. All to play for. And then we have Alpine, AlphaTauri, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Haas and Red Bull.
Wow.
I think it would be optimistic to say that the Alpine... Technically the Alpines could still do it mathematically, but it would be a big ask.
Yeah.
I think it would be between the top 3.
Yes, definitely. And there comes Giotto coming out the last corner. It's a 123.0, dead. Solid banker lap from Giotto. The next car we have is Mamba, the new champion, coming towards the last corner and into the pits. I was expecting a bit more from Mamba on that lap, but anyway, I think we've got a die coming up in the Alpine. I mean, their hopes of the constructors' title are sadly falling. Are like getting thinner by the second, fair to say.
Yeah, they need a good result this week.
Ooh, goes into provisional pole for 122.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
A good time to start the session.
Most definitely.
Australia, of course, has not been updated in the track yet.
No, it hasn't.
Turn 1 is not
Got
like
on the
that
up
anymore.
pole. Provisional pole, may I add.
Yeah. I'd expect a few of these guys getting into the 21s this evening. We do have some reserves in from GP4. I'm just in time, Lewis, and Kevin in the McLaren.
And we have, I think the next driver set a lap is Smoke. But he's on an out lap, so that leaves Mauser on a lap. In the other McLaren, may I add. Coming towards last, straight now. P2, solid lap.
Nice.
But Karsh on a out lap, so the other Alpine of just in time. No, other McLaren of Cabricon. She's coming around the last corner into the home straight. Up into third with a 122.4. Solid lap right there.
Zander about. Oh
We
no,
just
it's
spun.
not Zander. Zander is on a flying lap though. Oh, and he's just invalidated.
Ouch. Edgy is on as invalidated as well.
Yeah.
I think we do have Smoke, is it? No, it's not Smoke. I think we have a Lewis. I just call drivers. Seriously. P10 of a 124.1.
How did you find Australia? Did you race Australia last night, Phil?
It's a good track, but it's but because of the new handling model, it's just set up. It's so set up dependent. It's like
Yes.
one moment you could spin out, even if you're not putting yourself under so much pressure, and then one set, and you also end up having to be unlucky with having a setup that's got on stability, but it just straight up understeering, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you've got to find that right balance in order to keep it on the track consistently.
Cash goes pole.
Very good lap from Butkush.
22.1. Yeah, I've not raced the track yet this season at all, but I have done some TT and a little bit of practice, and it's really slippy. The car likes to snap a lot through some of the corners. I don't know why they've made it so difficult this year, but
Yeah.
it's either a track you love or hate.
Definitely, mate. Here comes Juneji, E11.
So, the Alfa Romeo's not quite been able to put in a
No.
lap yet. Slayer's going for
Yep.
another run.
There's
This will
Zander.
be his third
I'll
lap.
lap himself. He stopped. He ran out of fuel? No.
27
Sorry about
seconds. He's not ran out of fuel. I can only assume he wasn't happy with the lap and is considering starting mediums.
that. That's
I
Utkarsh.
didn't see him coming around the final corner, so I don't know if he made a mistake.
Aubrey coming in. Oh. Hang on.
Capricorn, the 22.4 at the moment.
Oh dear. Right.
Is my tyre delta right in saying that Capricorn has done 4 laps on the
Yeah.
same tyre?
Actually, yeah. 4 laps. It's staggering that. Like,
Yeah. It's the same as Slayer, 3 laps. I can understand the Slayer, I'd imagine he's definitely got more time than that. I
Yeah.
don't know if he was taking it easy, but Capricorn, that looks like a push lap for that sort of time.
that is true. I think that's Zander coming into the pits. Yes, it is. What happened to Mamba? He's not having a qualifying session the qualifying session of his life because he's got, from the looks of it, he's got wing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has wing damage.
First sector.
Yep. Must have hit the wall in the first sector. Such a hard thing not to do around this track as well. I think we have. Yeah, but no.
Sky Adams is about to start a fire.
Yep. Well, here comes I'm just in time though. Coming through the last corner in the Alpine. It sets a 1:22.6.
Big improvement.
Few
Must have
thousandths
made the
ahead of his
mistake first
teammate.
time.
Crazy that.
Will we see anyone getting into the 21s?
Energy into the top 5. 122.5. Few thousands ahead of his teammate again. Whereas LH44
Just blew everybody out the water with that.
Really? Wow, what a lap. That's unbelievable.
And he did say that he's moving from medium traction to no traction this evening.
Wow.
So
Fair play.
that is a good effort on no traction. Sky Adams hasn't validated, unfortunately.
Three temps up, Johnny.
Could have a chance at pole here.
True.
Keep it
Keep
together.
it on.
That was a lovely last corner you got there.
That's beautiful. Here he comes around the last corner.
Oof,
2
what an
temps
able
off, but
run
that
away.
was still a good lap nonetheless by Johnny. Very, very good lap.
That last corner is so satisfying when you get it right coming out onto the main straight.
Oh, it is. There's a Mercedes going slowly, and I think if we go on Slayer's onboard, that's Zander, surprisingly. And there's a Red Bull of James Killer has just gone off.
Sanders got wing damage, so he's...
And James
got
Killer is
damage.
out? Look at this. You go onto his onboard, not necessarily his onboard, but
He
on
is
the
shown
broadcast.
as okay.
like on mine he's showing that his suspension is broke. Like,
It looks okay here.
okay, that's weird. I don't know what that was about.
Cody's been brilliant again.
Yeah.
We do have Capricorn, who's on a fine lap, and he's just invalidated, so he really needs to get a lap in, or he'll be starting on really old tyres. The same for Slayer.
Ooh.
Who's about to cross the line.
Plot twist!
And he did.
Plot twist! It's a wet race.
Ooh. That makes sense. That'll be why people are just running around.
No. Thank you, Lewis and Smoke, for the update.
Oh, well, that brings a new context into everything. Who's running a wet setup and who's not?
That is such a good question. That is such a good question. Wonder if it's going to be wet to dry.
Mixed conditions is what you want to see.
Yeah,
Throws up the best races.
definitely. Like, unpredictable finishes too, as Lewis goes round. Through turns 11 and 12.
So
Moved out the way for Alfa
have
Romeo,
Smoke.
Player.
there's Smoke is 2 tenths up. Looks like he'll be getting into the 22s at least.
Yep. That was a great exit through that last corner.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to get right. Here he comes.
Nice.
E9. On the
Into the
lap from
top 10.
Smoke.
Energy also on a flyer. He's 1.5 tenths up at the moment.
Yeah, he is, you're right. Ooh, hop the curb there, but no invalidation.
Yeah. The ZRS is looking extremely low. I think he might lose power coming down the main straight.
True. Here comes Energy. Toward last corner.
22,
11. 5%.
Got time to go
run.
again.
But here comes Mamba.
The current champion.
He could be blowing up. He's probably going to blow us out of the water with a lap time.
22.5. Mamba deciding to give everybody a chance tonight by the looks of it.
Maybe. I think he's already got the championship, but he just I mean, other than the fact that he needs to win the constructors.
That's it. He said he wouldn't be letting up. He needs to go for the constructors.
Yeah. On an individual scale, he has nothing to lose, but.
Yep.
But yeah. He said it would only feel right for him to.
Karsh has been a good teammate for him this season. Helped him out quite a lot.
Smoke's retired, probably in the pit.
Ooh.
J Sarge 5 seconds down. Edgy 2 seconds. We find someone that's on a proper lap. Ferrari of Johnny could be fighting for that pole position. Remember? Oh, hold on. There's a Red Bull. Giotto on the out lap as well. Gosh, on the out lap. Energy on the out lap, moving out the way.
Is flying. Oh no, he's lost it through the set. No, he's not invalidated, but he nearly lost the car.
Oh,
I think
wow.
Alfa Romeo J Sarge just distracted him slightly. That was a shame. He was over a tenth up. He had a chance of going full vet.
Yeah.
Dai goes up to P3 at 22.0.
J Sarge validate.
And then he goes in the wall. Come on, guys. It's just
Capricorn 4 attempts up. Heading into the last corner now.
Nice exit.
121.9, up into third.
From the GP4 champion.
I know. Here comes Giotto. Takes it very wide. And he's going to set 122.7 to Carpenter P12.
Yep, they're all flying right now. They're all on fast laps now.
No.
Karsh with a 21.8. Fantastic lap from him.
Very good from him.
Fastest third sector he had there.
Here's Slayer, 2 attempts up. Through the last corner now. He's going to set. Mauser goes into provisional pole. Slayer remains in P7, goes down to P7.
He did improve his time to the 22.1s. That is a fantastic lap from Mauser.
Oh my goodness, Lewis on a lap as well. Oh, he's racing with, he's got, I'm just in time, right behind him is just finished. Here's Lewis out the last corner. Potentially the last lap of the session. Goes in P15.
Up to P15.
Yeah.
Now, does James Keller have time to get a lap in?
No. His car's still there. Like.
Yes. So he has started a flying lap.
Yes?
Yep.
That's weird.
I think this will be one of these desync things that happens when you join the lobby late. Maybe I'm not sure. It's been held up by an AI car on the grid, so.
That is so weird. But I think that's going to be qualifying anyway. At least on the stream.
Yeah, let's put him back in a. The lovely glitch from Codemasters.
Yeah. Thank you, Cody's.
So, predictions for the race, Tom.
Ooh,
Do we think that that normally Mamba and Slayer you would expect to see a little bit higher? Are they running full wet setups? And the guys in the front or not?
Hardly possible. But I'm gonna go Johnny, Mamba, and Xander. No order.
No order. And there we go. James has left the session to help.
Right, here we have the full grid. Mauser starts on pole with LH44 up into second place. Gianni in third, Akash in fourth. Capricorn rounding out the top five, and then the rest of the top 10 you have Dai, Slayer, Dr. Special Energy, Mamba, and Smoke. And down the field you have I'm Just in Time, Giotto, Ginetti, J Sarge, Lewis, Unbeaten, James Killer, Xander, and Scar Adams. All bringing up the field.
Tricky. I'm not sure who I want to go with tonight. Every time I make a prediction, I seem to be a jinx on them and they crash, and that looks like full wet weather.
Oh yeah, that's wet. Wet all day long. It doesn't look like it's going to calm down anytime soon, does it?
No. I would say, let's go, so top three, I'll say Mamba because he's ultra consistent. Even in the races where he's not the quickest, he always manages to make it into the podium. So we'll go with him. Let's go. Let's go Mauser. He got pole position. He looks really fast. It's a great result for him. We'll say he'll manage to keep it up there in the podium. And who do we think? Somebody maybe sneaking it from the back of the grid. Will we go Xander? Go Xander to keep it on track? That will go with that. Mix it up. It's actually Inter tyres. I am surprised by that.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Well, as you say, is the rain going to stop before the end of the race? Will we have mixed conditions?
Who knows?
Will someone try the no-stop? Will someone try and go straight to the end? 29 laps on the intermediates? Might be tough.
That's a good point. Lewis and Janeji making contacts, so they've been teleported straight to the grid.
They're going to have a difficult start on the cold tyres.
Which is what you don't want in the wet, if we're being honest.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I don't know if Janeji had a bad qualifying session, but I've actually been impressed with the Ferraris the last few races.
Definitely,
I think if they'd been racing together from the beginning of the season, I think they could have been a real threat to the Constructors' Championship. So something to look out for next season.
Most definitely, mate. Like, just all comes down to the season announcements, and then we'll know what's there. We know who's going to be pairing up with who.
Yep.
Yeah. Now on to and he spins out in the wet. That's going to cook his tyres.
Not quite used to the no traction on the wet then.
No, might not. Maybe not. But it's such a difficult thing to try out. To go on the driving wet conditions without traction control.
I will never judge a driver for spinning off on no traction. I don't think I could do it, especially in the wet. I will be moving to no assists for next season, but at the moment I can't do it very well. I'm not as quick, so it always amazes me with guys like you and Hookie able to do no assists. How fast you are on no assist. But we go to GP3 now at the race restart.
Waiting on Johnny to field. Right. Race start. Here we go. Engine revs rise. We are waiting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Good start by Mauser. Good start by Carberry, who slots in between Johnny and Mutkash. So far it's a McLaren 1-2 heading into turn 1. James Colour has not started whatsoever.
Oh, and Smokes went round. I think he had a little bit of
Oh, you're right.
there.
No damage from the looks of the car, but so far so good in this opening lap of the Grand Prix is contact between Lewis and Zander. James Colour leaves the session. Hopefully he'll be back in. But McLaren off to a perfect start.
Yeah, Capricorn got a great start. He flew off the line. Oh, and Elliott's really struggling. He almost lost it.
Ouch.
He is struggling big time. As Yanni managed to get by.
Yanni's gone through. Oof. So far so good in this opening lap as Mamba's dropped down a place down into P10 with Dye and J-Sarge up just ahead. Dye's going for a move down the inside of J-Sarge. Mamba looking to get stuck in but stays behind them both for the moment.
But I'll tell you who has got a fantastic start.
And Lewis is out! Lewis is out on lap 1. Virtual safety car has been deployed.
Where is that? He's gone. Second last corner.
That's a big
on
blow.
the VSA, it's not went to full safety car at the moment. But J-Sarge has moved up 6 places in the first lap and a half, which is extremely impressive. And Zander's made his way up the grid as well, into 14th from, I think he was 18th or 19th. Which is pretty impressive.
Oh, it is.
Alfa Romeo's making a big push for the constructors here. Both of them in the top 10.
definitely. Like, good start by the Slayer and J Sarge, who respectively on lap 1. Hold on, wrong thing.
Oh,
Giotto 5 seconds. Slayer's gained a place, and J Sarge, incredibly, has climbed up 6 places to get himself into P8.
Yep, fantastic start from him.
Under 5 seconds for ignoring the yellow flag.
I believe that was an overtake glitch under the VSC.
Ouch. Not what you want at all, as Dai loses places. Lambo's getting a place on J Sarge.
Yeah, he gained 2 places then. I don't know what happened. Dice fell right back to 16th.
Ooh,
He's out.
Wait, who's out? Oh, Dai's. Yeah, you're right. Dai's out. That better not be a safety car because if he just went back racing after the VSC ended. Zander seems to be struggling though.
Not even a VSC.
Oh, he's got wing damage. What has happened to Zander? What's caused him to get into that position?
Wing damage is an understatement. He doesn't have a wing.
True.
But I wonder if you get caught up in what happened with Dai, because Smoke and Unbeaten have both just come in for wing changes also.
Yeah.
So something happened at the back of the grid that we didn't see. I'll tell you what, look at those McLarens, they are pulling away.
That's got to be a McLaren 1-2 come to the end of this race.
Yeah, this is like Monza last season.
Yeah. That was, it was crazy to say the least, because of what happened for Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo. No, not Verstappen and Hamilton, sorry, I was going mad. Yeah. Anyway, it was a great season, but with the new regs, 2022 has got the potential to be even better.
Yeah, I hope it's more competitive. From what I've been reading.
Mountain spun!
No.
That elevates Carberry into the race lead. Johnny up into 3rd. James Killer is out of the race. DSC has been deployed. Oh, contact between LH44 and Johnny.
Oh,
both of them. Oh no, what's happened there? I think, yeah, Johnny might have locked up. I mean, no, LH must have locked up.
And that is a full safety car now.
Yeah, full safety car it is. I think McLaren are going to regain their 1-2.
Yeah, and Xander gets a reprieve.
Yeah, definitely.
Smoke also.
And Unbeaten. Oh, he's left the session. Understandably so.
Yeah. Got connection issues.
James Gillow is gone as well. That's 3 out of the race with 4 laps of racing.
Slayer managing to keep it together. I wonder if any of them will pit. Or if they'll just stay out.
That's a good question. I mean, I know Johnny and LH potentially... I know LH has the pit because he has no wing.
Yeah.
Johnny, because he has the 5 seconds. Do you think it would be wise of him to come in? Just
and get rid of it?
Yeah. Even though you
yeah.
lose a few places.
I think if he was to pit now and put on fresh inters, I think going to the end is a definite possibility with what... by the time the safety car comes in, he'll have 24 laps to do. Plus he'll get rid of his penalty.
Yeah. Oh, he stayed out.
They might be thinking there's still the opportunity for more safety cars, which is true.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, Mauser's just gone up into 3rd as a result.
But as of yet, no sign of the weather changing. It's still raining.
Now, can't point fingers at this, but we've got Dai's side of what happened to him.
Okay.
He said that J Sarge just turned in.
Oh,
clean on me.
LH is out.
Yeah. Wait, LH is
LH
out?
is
Oh no. No, 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 no.
He's retired in the pits.
Has? No, he's retired on track.
Is it on track?
Yeah, he has. Must have lost it. Lost it coming out of somewhere. That's 4 drivers out of this race. You still have like a third of the field left. Within 5 laps as well.
Wow. So what was it that happened with Dave?
From his point of view, he felt like Jay Sarge turned in clean on him at the right hander after that chicane.
Ah, okay,
Like,
so it was a racing incident.
Possibly, but it'll be interesting to see what happens in the stewards after the race. So, yeah, we'll leave that up to them.
Yeah. Sky Adams has creeped his way up to 11th place from the back of the grid. Genergy is up 5 places.
Fair play to him. Amber up
the
for
GP4 champion is leading the race.
Easy.
I suspect he might be in for a promotion to the new GP next season.
Most definitely, mate. Most definitely. Waiting on 3 more cars to do.
And they've opted to use the green Aston Martin round here for the safety car. They're talking on Sky Sports actually this morning. I'm not sure if anyone else saw it, but they were talking that the Australian GP might not go ahead.
Why? Like COVID?
Because of the COVID thing, yeah.
Yeah, true.
They were talking like there is a mandate in F1 now that you have to be vaccinated to be a part of it. Even the journalists, so everybody, all the journalists that follow F1, they all have to be vaccinated. So
yeah.
It would seem crazy to stop it, to not let the race go ahead when everybody's vaccinated. Because I think they're saying Australia's going to be the 3rd race in the calendar this season.
Possibly. Well, who knows? Yeah, Sarge just come in. Might have had wing damage as well, so. Won't be long until we get back on the green.
But they'll be working hard to try and keep temperature in their tyres. Very difficult to do, of course, in the wet.
Safety cars in this lap.
Now, in these conditions, do you go once you're on the straight? Do you go before the final turn?
Either one, because it's much harder to control the car in the wet, so
yeah,
it's risky to go hell for leather early on and just.
That's what I was thinking. If he
then,
tries to push through the final corner, he might end up losing it. To be fair, he's not really backing the grid up. He's kind of kept a steady pace and he's going for it now. Doesn't get the best exit. Ferrari's
not the
on
best
him.
of launches by Carberry, but good launch by Johnny. Looking to go for race lead. Here comes his teammate right behind. Looking to go for something. Carberry keeps hold of the lead well.
The McLaren of Mauser is all over the back of Yanni.
Oh, Smoke and Zander swapping places. Smoke, oh, sounds like Smoke's in trouble again. No damage on the car though, but where's Mamba in all of this? Gampion up at the P7.
P7, yeah.
Yep, he's chasing, he's slowly making gains on Doctor's Better Energy up ahead, but look at Mauser right behind the Ferrari of Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Johnny's. Oh, yeah, you're right. He had trouble there.
Just lost it on traction.
Mauser's up into P2. That lead gains the McLaren 1-2 with Capricorn leading. Dr. Special Energy, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And we're 7 laps into this race. Energy looking to get move on slower, but that's going to leave him exposed to Mamba, the reigning champion. Johnny's in. Not only for the 5-second penalty to be removed, but would it be for a wing as well? Yes, it is.
Oh no!
Oh, Bowser's gone! What's happened there? We've missed that. Apologies about that.
I think he just lost it.
Cars are avoiding him left, right, and centre, and it's a safety car too. Unbeaten gets a foot. Oh no! Collision. Being Unbeaten and Zander.
I believe he just ran wide coming out of turn 1 on the exit. He couldn't keep it together. That's a shame. He had real pace tonight.
Yeah, he did. Massive shame.
Was on. 5 retirements so far. In Australia, just showing how difficult the track is this year, especially in the wet conditions. Now, if the guys in front decide to pit, which I'm not 100% sure that they will, but if they do, Jay Sarge could see himself moving up quite a lot of places here because he has just pitted.
Safety car's out. Abracon stays out. What about Utkarsh? Does he stay out? Yes, he does. Most of the field behind him, behind the 2 leaders, have stayed out. And now, Mamba is up into P5. Keeping it very consistent. Giotto and Giotto and Zander both come in. Rise Unbeaten stayed out for about 5 seconds.
Zander's come in to get rid of a penalty.
Yeah, he has. And wing damage as well. Ooh.
So, after his damage, Yanni finds himself down in P12.
Massive shame for him. He was on for a good race. He was on for a good race. For a good race as well.
Win.
Yeah. Massive shame for him.
A long way to go still, 20 laps left, so we'll see what we can do from there. Still no idea if this will dry up or if it's going to be like this for the full race.
Yeah, it's still raining.
Yeah.
So this, if it gets any heavier, this has got potential for full wets here.
You can see the puddles forming, but it's off the racing line, so... But it is Australia, so I would imagine as soon as it stops raining, they'll maybe have 1 or 2 laps before it's dry. But these guys at the back now, if they're able to stay on track and avoid incidents, they will have a big pace advantage.
Definitely.
On the guys up front. But it's Australia, in the wet, there's not really anywhere that you can...
Anything can happen as well.
Push. Yeah. Trying to think where would your best overtake opportunities be in the wet. It would be the same as the DRS points, I would imagine, the straights. maybe through the chicane, before the chicane if you get a good exit.
Point.
So the Williams are now in the optimum position for the constructors with P2 and P5 at the moment. Slayer doing his bit up in P3, and J Sarge will he look to be coming through the field.
True. Quite a few drivers there.
I obviously out with the team in the Alpine, so they're going to struggle. A good chance that they might lose their opportunity to win the constructors this week.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, they can win it this week?
No, I'm saying that the Alpines might lose the chance.
Ah, right.
Dye's not scoring any points. I'm just in times in P7 at the moment, so
they're going to be out of it.
Yeah, I think so. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah. Now, how's Capricorn going to manage this? She needs a build. Probably going to go all the way to the end, that.
So,
brilliant launch by Cadbury, but at Kosh on the back of her in the Williams versus McLaren race lead. Oh, there's an Alfa Romeo gone round, and that's J Sarge. Big blow for them in the constructors, into the wall again.
Yep, Herman unbeaten have both no wing.
Oh damn! Both Ferrari power engines. Utkarsh looking to get in, trying to take the fight to the race leader.
Yep.
Gap between the two it's only 2/10.
And the Slayer back in third, he is within touching distance. He'll be looking for a strong finish to the season, despite losing out on the championship.
Yeah, Slayer's had a good race. Good race, to be fair.
Yeah, he didn't seem to have the pace, the raw pace and quality, neither did Mamba, but I'm assuming that those guys maybe had a setup geared towards this sort of weather. Having said that, Capricorn looks to be extremely quick. The guys are struggling to keep up with him at the moment.
Jeez, that's the fastest lap as well. Very good lap from Capricorn. You head into the as you head into the second DRS straight now.
Very impressive. He was impressive last week as well, when he got a podium. Capricorn, so a very strong driver.
Most definitely there. Most definitely. And Mamba is on the back of Dr. Special Energy. E4. The champion is on the back of the AlphaTauri of Energy. Get the best of X's in that last corner, but they have the dreaded turns 11 and 12.
As the race is going on just now, I have just seen footage of LH44's DNF from the race, and it is the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. It is the most bizarre thing. He went into the pits under the safety car, got a new wing and a fresh set of tyres, and then the car left the pit box, and then drove into another garage.
What on earth?
Yeah, drove into the garage, reset the track, and DNF'd them from the race.
Wow. That's bizarre.
I've
Classic
never seen
Cody's
that.
as well.
Never have I ever seen that. That is a new one.
Wow.
So
Next thing you
looks
know,
like-
is the car getting sent up to the bloody space.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Seen it all now.
Yeah.
Madness. And it looks like if Capricorn is going to lose this race, it's going to be through him making a mistake, because he has got the pace on everyone. He is absolutely flying. But the podium is still up for grabs. Special Energy and Mamba
definitely.
are chasing down the slip.
Well, yeah, that is a good point. Slayer doing a very good job keeping the two behind him. As Mamba, surprisingly, has picked up a 3-second penalty.
It's not like him.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Special Energy applying real pressure onto the back of the Slayer as Capricorn.
Cameron gets another fastest lap.
Again.
GP2?
Half a second quicker than his last lap. That is incredible.
There's energy. He looked to be getting like 4 attempts off. Looked to be 4 attempts off energy, but now he's back 6 attempts back.
Yeah, just wonder if Mamba's just taking it easy, and if he's aware of the situation in the race at the moment and just wants to get the constructor points.
That's a good point.
P2 and P5, that would be them extending even further in the championship.
Very good point. Energy's 5 attempts off. Amber 5 attempts off energy. All very close heading into the later stages of the race, which we could argue is the halfway mark.
Yeah, I think it's so like these sort of corners is where the guys that are behind in the dirt air are having the trouble.
Oh, Mamba had trouble coming out of that last corner, but catches it well.
Yeah, just the dirt air in the traction zones. As Capricorn does another fastest lap. He is not taking it easy out there.
Oh, no, she's not.
And that last lap was a 34.8, so 10th and a half quicker than his lap before. So no sign of nursing his tyres either. Must be able to go to the end comfortably on these.
Definitely. Amber appears to be struggling at the moment.
Look, they do say the wet weather is a bit of a leveller.
Yeah, it is.
You do have people that are incredibly quick in the dry, but when the wet comes along, they're
Yeah,
not.
exactly. That's why we all stand out in a way.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mamba gets a good run out of turns 11 and 12.
Yeah.
4 tenths back from energy now. Keeping an eye on that because that has been the closest battle of this race.
So Sky Adams pitted.
Fresh enters.
Got some fresh rubber on. Yeah.
The caution's fitted also. Now, You make the
Well,
right
is
call.
that an indication that going to the end is not possible on these tyres?
And it's entirely possible.
And if so, when should the others come in?
Question.
If you're special energy and you know that going to the end is not an option, you would be looking for the undercut. So will he come in this lap around?
Not sure.
I think special energy has got a bit more pace in the car. He's just struggling behind Slayer to get by. So in his position,
Good
I
in
would
fresh
do the
air.
opposite.
It's basically the car feels better in fresh air, yet
Yeah,
it doesn't feel as good as when it's in dirty air. This is allowing Mamba to keep chase as well.
yeah. If I was special energy, I would do the opposite to what the Slayer does this time around.
Oh, hold on, there's a Hascott going round in the last corner, and that is unbeaten. Has he got damage, or has he lost his wing? Doesn't even look that damaged.
It appears to be okay. I think he's just had a little spin in the last
true.
corner.
True. Look at Janeji looking to get involved in that fight.
Yeah, he's pushing. He does have I'm just in time, really pushing him. He's been really impressive tonight, the GP4 driver.
Definitely. Definitely. I think he and Cabri could end up being in GP3 or higher next season.
So, none of the guys at the front have pitted, as of yet. So maybe they're going to try and go to the end.
Oh, Energy 2 tenths behind the Slayer now. Now, could he be getting a move? Mamba gets another 3-second penalty. Oh, that's not going to be helpful for him at all.
And as you say, Genergy is slightly closing in on these guys there.
Ooh.
Special energy all over the back. And he decides to go in.
Yeah, he's gone in. That's got into territory and all over it now.
Yeah.
JSR 3 seconds. Yeah, JSR 3 seconds. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. It's unbeaten retards in the pits.
Now, how much more time can you get out of the fresh tyres? Can they get the undercut done on the Slayer?
Possibly.
Yellow flag in sector 1. I think Unbeaten Sign has DNF'd. He has.
Well. Amber not far off, but still giving decent chase to the Slayer now that
Yeah.
Oh, Mamba's gone off! Well caught, but that is not going to help him in that fight for the podium battle.
And he's got to defend here. He's got the
he has.
all over the back.
Yuneji, who's been really impressive late on in the season, by the way. He's all over the back of that Williams. Johnny, I will say, has recovered well to P8.
Yeah, fantastic drive so far from him. So, it looks like the fresher tyres are the way to go. at this point. As you see, Utkarsh managed to build a gap on special energy. A couple of seconds from his pit stop.
Like he's 1.9 now. 2 seconds ahead.
Yep. Special energy is pushing that.
Yeah, true.
But Mamba's accident has now given the Slayer a little bit of breathing time to relax. As Capricorn is in a race of his own, 8.5 ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, look at that, 8.4 to the car in second. It's just such an incredible gap.
Yep. J Sarge, fastest lap.
Look at that.
Proof that these tyres are now the better tyre to be on, the fresher ones. Ten laps left. I'm starting to question whether these guys out in front are going to pit at all.
Good question. That's a good point, to be fair. If you can look at our race director, that would be most lovely.
What are we
check on the
looking
penalties. Warnings, basically.
Warnings for the top 3, top 4, let's have a look. So, Capricorn has the 1 warning, although he's not in any danger at the moment. The Slayer has 2 warnings.
Oh wow, Dr. Special Energy getting the fastest lap.
And Mamba obviously is already only 6 seconds. Genergy is on 2 warnings as well. So...
Oh, Giotto just went on board him, he's gone off track. Now Johnny's got to get through.
Yeah, Johnny's through. And Johnny has only the 1 warning, so if he can keep pushing,
On the back of smoke, potentially.
Yeah. Not just that, but Mamba ahead is on 6 seconds.
Wow.
So if he can make back a couple of seconds on those fresh tyres.
Definitely, mate.
Yeah, if Mamba and the Slayer were to pit now, they would definitely be coming out behind Utkarsh and Special Energy, so I'm assuming that they're definitely going to try and go to the end here. Or hoping for a change in conditions.
Or a safety car, just so potentially they can put on a fresh pair of boots as well.
Yeah, that too. Special Energy is
he's
flying.
he is.
Oh, Sky Adams as well. Is the track beginning to dry out, do you think? Every lap
It's
is a
still
fast
raining.
lap. The rain getting lighter.
Yeah, it's getting lighter. But I don't think there's going to be anything in it to warrant warrant going on to a dry compound.
Doesn't look anywhere near slick conditions.
No. And Mamba now having another attempt at the Slayer.
It looks like it is drier in Sector 2. That the rain is not as heavy.
Oh, that's a good point. Mamba navigating his way through the dreaded turn 11 and 12, which is even worse out in these conditions.
Yeah, Mamba's got some work to do here with his 6 seconds of penalties.
Yep.
He's got...
Oh,
Sector 2.
Alex Gardens is going slowly.
Yeah.
J Sarge 3-second penalty.
And J Sarge has had a race not to remember this evening for him.
No, because he was up 6 places, sorry, at one point.
Xander's
Xander's gone!
And that looks like it's
Oh
on the pitch
no.
straight.
Yeah, he's lost it on the home straight. That's got to be a safety car, surely.
Not even a VSC.
No. Go straight.
You do have to question this game's
Oh,
logic
yeah.
when it comes to
Definitely.
safety cars sometimes.
Giotto's on wet!
Oh,
What?
was that
Yeah, it is a
Jeffers'
safety car.
Adams too.
Oh, wow. Everyone's going on wets.
So we say that the track's dry, and it's not.
So we've been lied to all along.
Everybody's putting in faster slaps, but the track's getting wetter. Wow.
So weird.
Well, this is not what Mamba wanted.
No. He's got 6 seconds, so he's going to be in a spot of bother.
Yes.
Oh, wow. What a race. I'm just in time, gets a drive through.
He's not stuck to his delta.
No.
And that has saved Mamba a spot as they all come into the pit now.
Yeah.
Apart from Genigy. Genigy has stayed out.
Wow. You think he might have made the right call on this?
And I'm just in time
Mamba's
staying
in.
out.
Smoke's staying out.
Yanni's staying out. So these guys
Oh
are
my
gambling.
goodness, they're going to the end here. Oh, wow.
So these guys have come in and put on fresh inters. So it's not full wet conditions.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Wow, maybe we were right all along. Like it's a 5-second
Yes.
collision with Utkarsh. I don't know what's happened there.
I believe that.
Both teammates swapping places.
Might have something to do with it.
Yeah. Might have. I don't know. Also could be a small bother here.
Well, this has
got on
definitely
Skyrim, yeah.
made things interesting.
Oh, it has. It's definitely. And
Capricorn,
J Sarge,
no-
18 seconds off the field. Well, 18 seconds behind Skyrim's.
Yeah, he's also on 12 seconds of penalties though.
Yeah.
So I think his chances of getting points today are slim.
Take a look at the penalty situation. Amber on 6 seconds, so he's potentially going to be in trouble. J Sarge on 5 seconds. I'm just in time who was in second. He was in second place, but had to drive through. Smoke. No. Smoke's got nothing, apologies. And you have Dog Special Energy and Giotto. No, not Giotto, and Skyrim, sorry. Getting my names wrong. All on 3 seconds. Right.
Capricorn on the fresh intermediates will now be all over the back of these guys for the remainder of the race.
I'll be right
Can
back.
they get back up there for the win?
Question. Be right back.
But Karsh is pitted for a new wing. So he must have, and so is the Slayer, they must have damaged the wings fighting each other. But Karsh has gone full wets. So, safety car not in this lap by the looks. Is in this lap. Generate with the chance of a win tonight. To continue his streak at fantastic form.
Apologies about that, we've just returned, and it's all... Apologies about that.
Capricorn has lost a place to Mamba. And
energy is going down the inside.
Oh,
contact! Oh, Capricorn's off! That safety car was not needed for Capricorn whatsoever, because that... I don't know what happened there that even caused that in the first place.
He just got late on the brakes. And he's out! He's lost
his
swing now!
Oh no! No! You've got to feel for Capricorn. She's put such a good race in.
Wow. Talk about bad luck.
No. Slayer's gone above Johnny. Slayer is out of the race!
Oh no.
Oh no, and it's another safety car! Oh my goodness me! This has got potential to be one of the...
Has not managed to set these
nearly
tracks.
half the field gone.
This is very reminiscent of GP4 last night.
I know.
Wasn't there just like 3 or 4 safety cars last night?
Yeah, there were. That's...
GP5 managed to avoid any safety cars, I think.
People are staying out. Rightfully so.
Remember, got a bit of wind damage, I assume. Capricorn then.
Giotto up into P5 after, despite the fact he's on wets.
Yeah, and Utkarsh has come in and went on full wet tyres as well under the safety car. I don't know why. Mamba's went full wet.
That's crazy.
Capricorn enters, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. And Utkarsh has went for fresh wets as well. I can only assume that it is 50-50 on the conditions as to what tyre is best. The wet may be the better tyre because Capricorn did have issues at the restart.
Quite a few people coming in. Take a look at the damage, the tyre situation, sorry.
I'll tell you, if the front
Capricorn
three...
stayed on into, both Williamses are on full wet tyres.
Yep.
Oh my goodness me, that's one big curveball.
Slayer out, J Sarge in P6. So there might not be much change in the constructors come the end of this race.
No, I don't think so.
Smoke is doing well for the Aston Martin, up in P3.
A ray of hope, maybe.
Yeah. I'm just in time. Does have to serve a drive-through though, so Genergy is the net leader with Smoke P2 and Energy P3.
Lap 27.
Yep, but 3 laps they'll have. 3 laps of racing.
Yeah, I think it's 2 laps of racing and then basically like a green white checker.
2 laps, yeah. 2 laps, that's right. And I'm just in time. We'll pretty much need to come in straight away on the last lap.
Shame for him though, because he's had such a decent showing.
Yeah, he was actually doing really well tonight. He was in sort
Yeah.
of P6, 7 range most of the race. He was pushing Mamba. He had a great performance tonight. It's just unlucky. Just get caught out by the Delta.
Yeah. Cody's in their Delta.
Yes, that's one of my biggest peeves about the safety car is that they should make it more consistent. I know that you know, you should do your best to give yourself some leeway, but some corners on this game you go round and lose nearly a second on the Delta, which is crazy. I find it hard to believe that the Delta works like that in real life. So that was an early call from the safety car. Now I'm just in time's turn to lead the pack.
Oh wow, the car is coming in. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Now, Special Energy is on 15 lap fresher tyres than Smoke, and 17, sorry, I should say, lap fresher than the front two.
And just the time has gone. Taking that very nice and early. How is he going to lead the field? Oh, there's contact in the background and Scar Adams is out. Both Mercs have gone out of the race. It's going to be a bit late for a safety car now.
Yeah, not a safety car now, and Giotto was on the back of Special Energy then.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds. Right. I think that's going to be just in time having to come in because of the Delta. Now, all Janeji needs to do to win this race is to just keep it. Yeah, good point.
Yanni might sneak a podium
here.
Oh,
definitely. Needs to hold off Mamba.
Needs to hold off Mamba. And
contact ring both Giotto and J Sarge.
Oh, he's not. He's managed to hold it.
Catch. Open him now. Doesn't matter because they're both going to be finishing in the points anyway.
Oh, it's a 3 cars nose to tail. J Sarge, Yanni, and Capricorn.
Oh my goodness me. It's all going off. J-Sarge down the inside of Giotto, gets the move done. Oh, Gianni, sorry. Capricorn's still right behind Gianni, who's on 20 lap hold on Inters. Yep. Goes down the inside.
Gets it done.
It's a move done. Oh, contact, ring Gianni.
Gianni and Mamba.
Oh, wow.
Mamba gets by.
Capricorn could be on for a podium here if he can keep it on track. If she can keep it on track.
So Genergy and Smoke just need to keep it on track here.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Special Energy, if he can keep in behind them, he might still hold on to the podium.
Oh, he's got. I mean, Capricorn has got past Giotto.
Capricorn, yep.
Now there's J Sarge to get past as well, mind.
Capricorn has to find a couple of tenths to get ahead of Special Energy.
Yeah, definitely. But that's a shame for him, I'm just in time. He's had a solid race.
Yeah.
But he still gets points nonetheless, so.
And he's not actually served his drive-through.
Oh, he has. Actually, no, he hasn't.
Yes.
That's disqualification then.
And Yanni gets by Giotto again.
Wow.
Giotto's struggling on the wet tyre. It seems the intermediates have come back.
Yeah, definitely.
And it looks like Capricorn.
Oh no, J Sarge is gone! Round he goes. Now, here we go. Here comes Janeji. He's deserved this. He's shown some brilliant form. Here comes Juneji to come across the line to win the Australian Grand Prix, and it's his first win in GP3. Smoke back on the podium in second place. Energy into third. No, Carberry up into third.
Wow.
Energy fourth. Mamba falling down the order because of those time penalties. Johnny in fifth.
Wow.
Solid drive from him. Good day for Ferrari also. Giotto in sixth. Mamba in 7th place, J Sargent 8th, I'm just in time in 9th, and Utkarsh in 10th. You're in the final
That was
point.
not a grid that I was expecting to see there.
That was crazy. Right, if you can get the top 3 in, that will be lovely.
Yes, let's see. Capricorn must be kicking himself.
Yep, both of them. Yep, the champagne sprays. What a race this has been. Energy happy that P4. Fair play to him, and I think he deserved that. But anyway. On to the race results. Janetti taking home his first win of the season with Smoke on the podium. Carberry rounding out the last spot in third. Dr. Special Energy in the top 5 with Johnny in fifth. Fourth and fifth respectively. And then Giotto, Mamba, J Sarge, Utkarsh, and I'm just in time round out the top 10. And then down the field you have Scar Adams, and the rest of the field are all retiring. Slayer, Sander, Unbeaten, Mauser, LH44.
Good evening.
Evening. James Killer, Die, and Lewis all out of this race. That was crazy. We'll get the winning car in a sec.
Fantastic race, guys.
Ooh.
Cheers.
In the horrible conditions.
Nice weather for ducks.
Right. Right. That's the winning car up. Waiting on Carberry now. Right. Shall we get started?
Yeah. Energy.
Also, before
Max
we
Verstappen's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Managing to get your first GP3 win now.
Yeah, it's my first GP3 win.
Yeah, how does it feel, buddy? Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much for that. It feels awesome.
Good.
I'm just happy to. Yeah, for my first win, it has been a long time since I joined there, so it's pretty awesome for me. Even that I didn't box, so it was just without box from me for P13. I think I haven't done mistake today, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk about the conditions in just a minute, but obviously, we were saying during the stream how your performances throughout the season have got better and better. You seem to be getting faster and faster. Obviously, you started in GP5 this season and made your way up to GP3. You're also winning races in F2 now, and you've got your first win in GP3. Where has this improvement come from? Because you've improved rapidly over the season.
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on every lap and trying to see where I make mistakes. So that's why I think that's the main reason, because actually before that I was just circling around and trying to do fast laps, but now I'm just focusing on my mistakes, which I think it was good in today's race, because actually in Netherlands have done mistakes many with strategies. Because if you remember, there was like dry, wet. So I've done there a lot of mistakes, and that cost me a lot of points.
Yeah.
So after that, I just looked how to manage my jars and stuff like that, and yeah, this time it paid me off.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on the win, and good luck for the rest of the season. I know
Thank you very much.
Don't really have anything to compete for, but it's still great to see you out there. The most improved driver, I think, in SFR this season, without a doubt. Moving on to P2 and Smoke. Now, Smoke, finally back up in the podiums again. It's been a while since we've seen you up there. How does it feel to be back up there again?
I'll be honest, I don't care.
Yeah, thanks for the honesty. But it has been a total yo-yo sort of season for you. You've been up and down and up and down. The beginning of the season, you were up there competing and fighting. I think you've been up there in sort of the top 3.
Hold on. Got one.
So explain to us how your race sort of went and how you managed to get up into P2.
Well, I had a dream start. Got through the gears pretty easy. Had minimal traction loss off the line. Split the 2 cars that were ahead of me, and then I braked probably a touch earlier than what I actually wanted to, but I was playing it safe. And then I just saw a white blur beside me, whether it was a Haas or an Alfa Romeo, I have no idea. Just turned it across, punted me off, and I went for a spin. I think I got damage on the front wing, but didn't notice it until very late, and then I spun on my own, I think.
Yeah.
Clipped the front wing, and then...
Was it the exit of turn 1? It looked like you had made contact with someone.
No, I missed my braking point entirely, because I've taken all of the assists off, so I don't race line anymore. Right. So I'm just sort of guessing where they are at the minute. And where I hadn't done a lot of wet running, I had no idea where that braking point was at full pace. So it was gauging it. Fortunately, where that safety car came out and I was quite far back, I got a chance to test out where the braking points are around every corner. So I figured it out there. But then after that, I just kept going and didn't care if anybody passed me.
Obviously, everybody else apart from, I think, you two at the end were the only people that didn't pit for tyres. What was Jeff telling you down the intercom? Because some people were coming in putting fresh inters and some are putting fresh wet. I mean, was it wet enough for wet tyres, or was that a glitch in the game? What was going on with the weather?
It was definitely inters right up until that last safety car.
Right.
It switched over to wet conditions as soon as we went green again. So Johto was actually probably the best one out of all of us to try and catch us, because I think he went on wets first out of everybody.
Him and Mamba, I think, were on the same.
Oh, okay.
They did it the safety car before, and then Utkarsh did it, and then he had to pit for damage or something. So there was a fair few that done it, but
those last 2 laps were wet.
Yeah, because before the second class safety car, everybody put on wet tyres, and we're like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's great. Well, listen, Smoke, we want to see you up there fighting again in the podiums and going for the wins again in the future. Good luck with the no assists. I'll be joining you next season with that, so never know. We might both be down in GP4 next season, you never know. But yeah, good luck with it, buddy. And I'll leave that to you, Tom, if you want to take that up.
Gabri. You were the dominant car in that race, but ultimately you didn't get the win that you deserved. Take us through that.
I'm gutted. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Son didn't move on one of the Ferraris. Not the Ferrari's fault at all. Went for me perfectly fine. But then, because I was on such an inside line going into turn 1, I got on the accelerator while the back end was still about an inch in the air and just slipped away from me and into the barrier. Apart from that, it was a complete turnaround, I think, in terms of my pace from last night in GP4, because I still think I should not have won that GP4 race. And this one, I don't get how I was apparently so quick. I honestly thought if my teammate today would have stayed in it, he would have had it easily. But just being able to fight through the back, was it fun? God no. But at that point, like, you know, when you're put in a position like that, you take whatever you can get. So the fact that it's a podium, I'm quite impressed.
Get what you mean.
Yeah, we were actually blown away by your performance, because not only were you in the lead of the race, but you were doing fastest lap after fastest lap. Had you originally planned to go to the end on those tyres if there was no late safety car? What made you come in and change your tyres under the safety car?
Just because I knew how bad they were. I think at the time it was the right call, because I was under the impression all those guys that were on 20 plus lap old tyres, I knew how bad they'd felt, and I knew how bad they'd be after a safety car restart. So given it enough time, I think I would have cleared them. Yeah,
I was thinking to myself that you might actually have had a chance at the win, but on the second last, was it the second last or the last safety car restart, it seemed like you went really late on the brakes and ran wide. Was it turn 2 or turn 4? Turn 1, sorry, or turn 3, I can't remember. I think it was maybe turn 3. You ran out onto the grass, and then after that you had a sort of incident where you hit the wall. I think that was the second last safety car restart, where you were on the fresh inters. But you still managed to obviously get up into the podium. I think it's pretty clear that your pace is good enough to be in GP3 come the new season. Are you looking forward to moving up division and trying yourself at a higher level next season?
No, I'm not.
You got to do it. You can't stay in GP4. You're the champion. Got to go.
Unfortunately, I'm not sticking around with us far after the season.
No, you're moving after the season. That's a shame. Well, listen, buddy, it's been great having you reserving the last few races, and congratulations on your performance. Unlucky not to get the win, but great performance.
Yeah, right, I agree. Right, that'll be the stream done. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. Guys, all three of you, congratulations on the podium. Good luck for next week.
Thank you.
Right, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, do leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe so you can check out all the action across SFR in all 5 divisions. And if you're new here, be sure to follow us on our social media pages such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Apologies for leaving the last one out. But
yes,
if you're interested in joining the league, be sure to find us on GridFinder, and then once there, you'll find the link to our Discord. And once you're in the server, one of our directors will be in touch with you as soon as possible, and will help you figure out your pace to find the right division for you. But until Abu Dhabi, is it?
China next week.
China, yeah. But until China next week, I know it's definitely one of the two. It's Challenge 29, Martin, or anyone that commentates, and the worldwide celebration that is GP3 signing off.